Hey guys, Old Guy Gaming here, back again with another MTG Arena video. Today we're going to be going over one of the 10 multicolored decks, and I'm just going to do them in order. I honestly hadn't noticed this when I was looking at the free decks that they gave you. So we've gone through all 5 of the standards monocolored decks. I do have my own monocolored decks in the building. You guys have already seen the mono green Stompy, but I do have decks for each one, and I still have a white one that I intend to put out. But today, since I don't have all the cards to really build the decks the way that I want them to and to show them to you, we're going to go and continue on with all of the multicolored decks that they gave you for free, and some of the stuff in there is actually really good. So we're going to go and do Walk the Plank tonight. So inside Walk the Plank is Siren Stormtamer. So love this card. It's a quick and easy counter spell for countering targets when they come in. You just need to keep that 1 blue mana hanging. This is a black-blue interesting combination. So this was Dimir before the Dimir stuff came out of Guilds of Ravnica. Grasping Scoundrel is kind of okay. It sort of reminds me of, there's another pirate that does very similar work. It's a +1/+1/+0 as long as it's walking. So it's a 1-cost creature, but really it's kind of a 2/1 when it's on the attack. A pretty good 1-drop. I think there are better black 1-drops, to be honest. Chart of Course is your obligatory blue draw cards kind of spell. Departed Deckhand, interesting one. It's kind of playing around with spirits. Departed Deckhand can't be blocked except by spirits, but whenever it becomes the target of a spell, you have to sacrifice it. So that's kind of a tough one. It does have an interesting mana sink into it whenever another target creature you control can't be blocked except this turn by spirits. And there aren't a ton of spirits in Standard right now, so can be good. Kitesail Corsair falls into that same category of when it's attacking, it's a little bit better than when it's blocking. So when it's attacking, this one gains flying. Dire Fleet Poison, one of my favorite cards to come out of Rivals. Really thought that this card was going to catch on, and I think it has a spot in my mono black deck, to be honest with you. 2/2, the secondary abilities that come with it: when Dire Fleet Poisoner enters the battlefield, attacking pirates you control get +1/+1 and gain Death Touch until end of turn. If you're playing a pirate deck, maybe that kind of comes into play. For me, this is basically a removal spell because it's got Flash and it's got Death Touch. So you can toss it down and block anything on the ground and just basically wipe it out. Fantastic card. You do only get one of them, but it's still super cool. Kitesail Freebooter, one of the great ones coming out of the Ixalan set. This one allows you to pull cards out of their hand. In this case, we're looking at non-creatures. So if you're going up against those red decks, this is a deck that got other spells. This one drops this one down and you can pull one of them out. Kind of hangs underneath the card until he dies. Exclusionary Mage, this is a bounce spell from blue. So blue has 3 really big characteristics. It's drawing, it's countering spells, and it's bouncing creatures back to your hand, and this one just does it in the form of a creature instead. Fathom Fleet Borderer, enters the battlefield, you lose 2 life unless you control another pirate. It's kind of a meh card. This one does come with 3 murders, though. Great removal spell. It doesn't have the hang up that Cast On has where it can't target a legendary creature. So any of those big creatures that get in your way, boom, dead. Love it at instant speed. Absolutely love this card. Ruin Raider is in here for a little bit of card draw. It does come at a cost because his ability causes you to lose life equal to the converted mana cost of the card you're drawing. But if you're up on life and you need some cards, it's a good way to get some card advantage. And what else do we got? We got the Deadeye Rig-Hauler. If you attack with this creature this turn, you may return to a creature's owner's hand. Again, some more of the bounce ability. Dreamcaller Siren's a pretty good flash flyer that comes in at 3/3. Can only be blocked by creatures with flying, so that's got some really interesting recursion. Siren Reaver. It costs 1 less if you attack this turn. Otherwise, it's basically just a 3/2 flyer. Ravenous Chupacabra. This one definitely has a spot in my mono black deck. You see a ton of these. This is another great uncommon that came out of Rivals. When it comes into play, you can destroy target creature. Fantastic. So it's creature removal and it's a 2/2 all in one. Hostage Shaker, oh boy, I remember when this card came out, this thing went super high and then it's kind of come down. But basically the idea is that it basically takes control of another creature and kind of hang on to it. And then if you decide that you have the mana, you can cast that creature and take hold of it. Interesting card. Really sorry to see this one didn't take a lot of play. In the early days of the Ixalan sets, this was huge and then it kind of just tapered off. People kind of got the idea how to get rid of it. The Riddlemaster Sphinx, when it enters the battlefield, you may return creature opponent to their hand. We're starting to notice a theme. There's a lot of bounce back to your hand kind of mechanics going into the set. No countering, but there's enough way that once they do hit the ground, you have options to be able to take them off the board. The Demonlord himself. Flying Trample. In the enters the battlefield, exile the top card of your library until it exile a non-land card. So I actually watched someone play the Momor Vig event. I don't know if you know much about the Momor Vig event, but basically you don't get any lands. You just get to keep getting a bid that you can sort of very similar to Hearthstone actually. But you get a random card that comes out. And you start off with a 40-card deck of nothing but creature cards. So when this card was cast, it burned his deck all the way down to 0 and he lost the game. But that won't happen to you. It feels like a little bit of a high price cost to get this in, but it is a mythic in a free deck, so you can't beat that. 10 islands, 10 swamps. You do get the rare Drowned Catacombs as well, and 4 of the common tapped dual lands. So let's go and give this deck a try. So we're going to go and play some games. You can tell I was grinding out my dailies today. So walk the plank. Oh, I didn't want to edit. Let's just go play games. Oh, I've got the volume all the way down. I should probably fix that. Mango. Isn't that a Chris Kattan character from Saturday Night Live? Mango. Opponent goes first. 2 murders in hand. Interesting. Drowned Catacomb. Chart the course. Let's keep it and see what happens. I do want to adjust that volume so that you guys can hear. Now, hopefully that's not too loud. So we're going to go island first. And we're going to be a gentleman and say hello. And this person is a gentleman or a lady as well. Ah, you play green. I see you're a scholar and a gentleman. Oh, interesting. Maybe they're playing another of the starter decks. You don't really see that card. I mean, the Vigilance is pretty cool, but... Let's throw down some flying. I know you don't have that in your hand. You might have reach. Keep that blue hanging to counter. And let's go in for a swing. This is any creature. Right? This is any spell. Perfect. So I need to have that. Ooh. Wait. Counter circuits. Oh, that targets you. Oh, that's right. Boo. Well, it's a good thing we've got a murder. Take that, cast on. He's gonna hate me. Good thing we've got a murder. Two lifeless. You're a pirate. Okay, cool. You work. You're also a pirate. Aggressive mammoth. Very nice. Ooh. That is going to be a problem. Where's my Ravenous Chupacabra when I need him? Let's try card a course. Let's see if we can pull... no, but I like the idea of bouncing that creature back to his hand. They both fly. I mean, yeah, I'm going to take it on the chin from that 8/8, but there's not really a ton I can do to it except bounce him back to his hand, which is what I'm hoping to do. Yep, that's... I'm going to have to bounce him back twice. I've got 2 ways to bounce that thing back to his hand. Oh, this is just getting so much worse. So much worse. I have 5 mana. I can bounce them both back. No. I've only got 2 ways to bounce. I'm gonna have to bounce. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Okay, so we're gonna have to hit him for the 3. I'm gonna bounce that back. and just keep hoping and praying I get some of my... Ravenous Chupacabra would be awesome right now. Yeah. At least I can block 2 of the damage. So I have to attack, I have to do the same thing. Drop that. No! Damn it! That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to attack first and then drop it. Totally my screw up. That just cost me the game. I mean, he was still gonna... That makes me angry.
The wild wasn't meant to be contained.
I like Vivian. And that's game. Yeah, way too big creatures. Not enough removal, and it doesn't help. I mean, don't get me wrong. Even if I had bounced that creature back to his hand, it probably still would have come out, and I don't know that I was going to get anything to take it off the board. Let's try it again. Maybe next time I won't screw up. Go one more time. Walk the plank. Interestingly enough, no walk the planks and walk the plank. It is a uncommon from Ixalan that kills target non-Merfolk creature. Not in walk the plank. What's the deal, wizards? No walk the plank. Is that Tater Donian? We went to this thing, this dog event with my kids, and there was someone that had a pug there with the name of Tater. I thought it was hysterical. Say hello. Be a gentleman. So we're going to drop the island. We're sitting in the same boat with the hand we had before. At least we're on par here. Drop that. Drop the Corsair. Go ahead and get our damage in where we can. Black, white. Ooh, ooh. This is the black, white vampires of Johnny's. Ooh, this is actually a deck that we have to play against. So Johnny's Primate sucks. Hate, hate, hate this card. Because this thing can get really big, really quick. Yep. Every time it gains life, gets bigger. Come on, swing in. You know you want to. You know you want to. Do me the favor. Do me the favor. No? I got a murder. I've got answers all over the place. Why did that move right to combat? Okay, weird. I should have been able to lay down my land and murder him. I can still murder. I'd like to murder now, please. Yes, sir, I'd like to murder. I have untapped land. Why can't I murder? But I really want to murder. Oh, why can I not cast my spell? What the what? Why can I not cast my spell? Into the battlefield, you lose 2 life unless you control a pipe. Control a pipe. Nope, nope. He has nothing out here that is stopping me from casting a spell. Why can't I murder? Super dumb. Why can't I cast murder? Oh, because I don't have 2 black mana. That would be why. That would be why. So, that was stupid of me. Let me know in the comments below how long I went on about where you're like, because you don't have black mana, stupid. Yep. This is the starter deck. This is awesome. Black White Vampires, another deck I want to put together. Fantastic deck. Sanctum Seeker is like the linchpin of that deck, but you get wonderful things like you get the crap with a Johnny's Bridemate and vampires. Yeah, I really hate that guy. I'll take the 4, because I intend to either murder it or Chupacabra it, one or the other. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okie dokie. Well, I need to get body count out there. He does have that 3/3 in the air. So I'm going to hang that. I'll be able to bounce back his Legion Lieutenant. Very nice. I like what he did with this deck. That's not part of the standard deck. I like where he's going with this. So he's tapped down. I need to save some life here somehow, so I'll eat that. No, I'm just not going to chump block it. I'll just take the damage. I will kill his little life into there. Oh ho ho. How nice it is. Kill the Legion Lieutenant, because then I'm going to murder the other thing later. Yep, and there's a reason why to maintain murder. She's hexproof, and you okay, have hexproof. I thought it prevented all damage, so your Leona is going to die. No, you cannot have that. I refuse to let you have that. No, I need to maintain blockers. This one's getting out of hand quick. He's just gaining way too much life. Which one of his critters do I like? Oh, I like that. I'd love to have the 2/2 flyer. Yeah, I need to... I'm dead otherwise. Okay, good. So we're gonna do this. Yeah, I've got to do that. Take that off the board. Knight of Malice, love that card. Yep. Oh, well, I'm dead otherwise, so I need to bounce it. No. Will not be doing that. This stinks. I mean, it's a good deck. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. This is a great deck. Oh, he's got first strike, doesn't he? Yeah, I'd prefer not to have to do that. Oh, well. He's going to get rid of flyer anyway. Blood Crazed Paladin. Very nice. Good game, homie. I will cast his own creature because it's funny. Nope. Yep, no, he just flooded us. He's got way too many creatures for us to deal with. Yeah, I was going to say, that's all you need. You need the little flyer to send him over. So aside from the misplay that I had on the previous game, I could have actually squeezed a win out in this one. This one here is just up against a great deck, but it does give you an idea of the concept behind the deck and what it does. I do hope you enjoyed. If you do, please hit the like button down below. Let me know where you would make improvements onto this deck. I have some ideas, but it'd be mostly going into Dimir. I think this deck was kind of cool when it came out in the beta, but when we got to really get to look at Guilds of Ravnica, I think there are better black-blue combos out there. And I think both of those two decks, the blue decks and the black decks, by themselves in a monocolor format, stand up on their own. So if you really want to take advantage of black and blue's power, you really want to do that with a Dimir deck from Guilds of Ravnica. So you'll be seeing that here shortly. So I do hope you enjoyed, and otherwise we shall see you in the arena.